All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I've got several things to discuss with you today. First and foremost, we're going to look at how much money I was able to earn selling options on cryptocurrency within my account over the past 30 days. Or at least we're going to look at how much we were able to add to our collateral value. The other thing that we're going to look at is I want to talk about why I've stopped doing daily updates on my trades. And I'm also going to talk about what you can expect from this channel going forward. So let me just go ahead and get this out of the way. I was updating every single trade. I have a playlist on my channel. In fact, I'll put this video in two places. I'll put this video on the end of that playlist in case you're binging that playlist and you get to the end. Or I'll also put it on my playlist where I'm covering my monthly updates on my options account. I will continue to do monthly updates on my options account because I love selling options. I think it's great, and I want to support crypto option strategies. I'm a big fan of cryptocurrency, obviously, but I'm going to stop doing my daily updates. The main reason why is because even though I was getting quite a few comments here, well, I should say a handful of comments here and there, and you were all very, very appreciative of what I was putting up and very thankful, and you had questions and that sort of thing. The challenge is I just wasn't getting a lot of views. They were easy videos to put up, but I finally decided that when life gets busy as it is right now, my other businesses, my real life stuff is really, really busy right now. I'm better off just putting up a couple of videos a week during those times, 2 or 3 videos a week. And I would rather talk about things like current events in crypto, what's going on in the news, talk about tokens and projects I'm looking at, talking about some of the different narratives I'm following right now. And this is content that I never get to put on my channel. Some of the projects that I think are going to 10x and 30x and even potentially 100x. I want to talk about those projects. I want to talk about things like my perpetual money machine, which is really the strategy, the high level strategy that I use to be able to earn US dollars, and then how I deploy those dollars into various crypto strategies. And then at the end of the day, I'm able to cash out some of the passive income from those strategies and add it back to my US dollar accounts. The idea is continuing to keep the whole thing growing while stacking crypto in HODL wallets, while allowing me to make other investments into more risky assets, very small cap altcoins in some cases. And I just want to be able to put up more content like that. Also, when it comes to selling options, I want to be able to put up more tutorial type content as well. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people are intimidated by options, but it's nothing to be intimidated by. The best thing about selling options is that we are able to produce an income in US dollars that we can then, if the market's going down, we can use those US dollars to be able to buy more crypto. Oftentimes when the market's going down, you don't have free cash flow unless you're bringing in US dollars from or fiat from the outside. But now we're able to earn fiat, and we can take that fiat and purchase as the prices go down. And then even as the prices are going up, we're able to take some profits and add those profits back to our account to even build up this entire account. By the way, before I show you exactly how much I was able to earn last month and kind of tell you what I think is going to happen next month, let me go ahead and tell you I do plan to add more collateral. I've got about roughly $2,000 in total that I'm going to add for the month of December to this, which should get it to $25,000, and that's going to do really good things for helping us reach our goal, where we're going to be consistently earning $1,000 or more per month selling options here on the Derive platform. By the way, Derive is just a decentralized crypto options platform. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. If you want more tutorials on using Derive, let me know in the comments, and I'll be putting those up in the future as well. Just let me know what you want to hear about in the comments, and I'll make a video about it most likely in the future. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at positions. There's just one position to be aware of. This position may be in a little bit of trouble. It is a position that I rolled out into the future, December 27th, 4,500 call. Let's go take a look at that, December 27th, and then we'll get to the recap of how much I've been earning. 4,500 call. We're at a 23 delta. Because we're at a 23 delta, just so you know, I'm currently holding back some buying power here, because I may potentially have to roll that in the future. I may roll it. I may cut losses. It's just going to depend on what I can do. The good news is crypto's been volatile. Ethereum's been volatile. So right now I can get a really good premium if I'm willing to roll this out. If I have to close this out and roll out all the way till the end of January, I could definitely make this up if I need to. But right now, we're not going to worry about rolling or adjusting the position unless our delta gets to 30. And right now, it's not at 30, so we're good. So let's go ahead and take a look here where we're at. Overall, everything else is good. We've got $3,600 in buying power. Now, where am I going to get $2,000 from? Again, I'm going to show you how much I was able to earn over the past month, but let me just say this. Many of you, if you followed me, you know I was over here in the earn feature earning 25% right now, APR, on my Ethereum, which, by the way, I still think is phenomenal. I think this is such a great strategy if you want to hold Ethereum and you're willing to take on the smart contract risk of restaking Ethereum through Derive and putting it up for collateral, and you understand the risk. I think it's a phenomenal way to earn additional Ethereum. With that being said, let's take a look at where we're at. Now, our goal is to earn 3 to 6% per month. First month, we took a loss. Then we made 3%, 5%, 2.6%. And this month, we did 2.61%. We made over $600, which is pretty much what we said we were probably going to end up doing in October. I told you that in October we had rolled out to December, and I suspected that we had rolled some options out. That was down here. We had a position get in trouble. We rolled all the way out to the end of December, and I said that that would lock up $5,000 roughly. It's been a little bit higher than that. $5,000 of our collateral. That's collateral that we can't earn with. And so, with that being said, it affected our overall profitability for the month, and that's okay. As long as I do think that I'll be able to do over $1,000 next month, you have to wait and see if it happens. What's going to really determine it is whether I end up having to roll this out. I could take a loss of $800 here, but I could also roll this out till the end of January. And I don't like to roll out longer than 6 weeks, so that's where I may just decide to cut losses. But if I roll it out to the end of January, then I'm going to stay earning around that $500 to $700 range until I can get these funds cleared at the end of January. However, if the Ethereum pulls back a little bit, just a little bit, again, we got a 4,500 call here, so we're still a good long ways away. But if Ethereum pulls back a little bit, stalls, moves sideways, doesn't go up too fast, then this is going to ultimately expire in my favor, and I'm going to be able to keep this entire premium, which is about $300. And at that point, I'm going to be able to have all of these funds cleared by December. So I'll be able to put the full account, which should be close to $24,000. I'll be able to put that full account to work. 25,000 probably, actually. I'll be able to put that full account to work. Then we're going to be earning about $1,000 per month, which would be great because I feel like I should be earning a little bit more than I'm earning right here. I've only added I started my initial account with $20,822, and unfortunately, we had a first month of a loss. I felt like that's kind of tainted our earnings overall, but only in the short term. Over time, this will improve. I added $816 last month. This month, I didn't add anything, but like I said, I'm going to add about $2,000 here soon. My current collateral value is $23,609. Keep in mind, that just means when all of these expire worthless, then this account value will ultimately equal my collateral value. Every time I sell an option, it ties up margin or collateral, and essentially it creates a cash secure put or a cash secure call, a covered call, essentially. Okay, with that being said, return on deposit, meaning this is how much I've returned based on what I've added. So I've added a total of $21,638 into this strategy, and so far I've made 9% back on that. Listen, we're not knocking out of the park yet, but definitely, as we continue to earn with a little stroke of luck with the market moving our way, we should be able to get back to earning 4, 5, 6% per month, and that's going to make this return on deposit go up significantly. So far, I've made about 9% based on what I brought in here. You may be thinking, but wealth, you're not making, 40, 50, 60%. Yes, I understand that, but I'm going to end up making far more than 2% a month, I assure you. But even at 2% per month, it's still 24% a year. That's 24% a year in US dollar values on something that I have a tremendous amount of control over. And every single time I make a trade, keep in mind, I have over a 90% chance of success. Even when I adjust this trade, if I end up adjusting it, I'm going to adjust it at a 30 delta. It still has a 70% chance of success if I didn't touch it. Now, I will adjust it because the odds are in my favor when I'm able to adjust it, and I can roll it back out to that 90% chance of success, for example. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do got some more videos I'm going to be making. Let me know in the comments what you want to hear. Do you want to hear about the AI projects that I'm following? Do you want to hear more about tutorials on options, like, what is an option? What does it mean to sell an option? What's the difference in selling options versus buying options? Walkthroughs on how to use a Derive platform. Do you want to hear more about my option strategy? You want to hear more about the news, the macro market? Do you want to hear about the narratives that I'm following right now, which is the RWA narrative, the real world asset narrative? I'm following the CBDC narrative that's going on right now, potentially in the US. I'm following which is going to be really good for projects like XRP and XLM. I'm following the narrative, the store of value of Bitcoin narrative, the Michael Saylor stuff. I'm following that as well. Let me know what you want me to talk about. I'll make a video on it. Leave it down in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.